Today I am going to tell you uh, or practically demonstrate you about the stored grain insect pests. Uh, in food department or in storages, our stored commodities, they are attacked by number of insect pests and they cause huge losses. For instance, the stored grains, our stored pulses, chickpea, dry fruits, and so many other commodities. And these insects, you have heard about the red floor beetle, grain moth, dora or the pulse beetle, and so many other insects. So all these are very dangerous and they are doing a significant economic damage to our stored commodities. Uh, for instance, nowadays, you know, uh, uh, in dates, in dry dates, there is the attack or infestation of this sawtooth grain beetle, and that is doing high economic damage. So let's start with the red floor beetle. So if you can bring the camera, here you can see this red floor beetle. You can see so many red floor beetles here. So all these are the adults of the red floor beetle, and here you can see uh, they are doing damage. And there is one important thing about the red floor beetle is that they are attracted towards the rough surfaces. Here you can see there is a rough piece of paper, and they are attracted to this rough paper and they are gathered on this rough paper. So here you can see so many red floor beetles. They are these are the adults, and uh, their larvae, they are the grubs, and they are of cream color, whereas these uh, adults, they are of dark brown color, and they are the flattened insects, and they are doing damage in stored wheat. Particularly you can find these red floor beetle in flour, different flours of the cereals, in pulses, and in dry fruits also. And there are certain secretions from their abdominal and thoracic glands which produce very pungent smell, and due to that the food that remains unfit for human consumption, and also uh, due to that there is the you can say infection of the mold in the stored food or in stored flour. So this is very notorious insect pest of the wheat grains and other cereals, and also of the pulses and dry fruits also. So this is the red floor beetle. So its technical name is Tribolium castaneum, and its family is the Tannibrinidae, and order is the Coleoptera. And technically its larvae are known as grubs. Now we are coming towards the grain moth. Here you can see. So in this jar you can find this straw colored. You can find this straw colored uh, adult. So this is the grain moth. Is this visible here?
Yes.
So this is in the you can say corn, and also it's very common in the wheat grains, and they are of the straw color. It's a Lepidoptera insect. Its scientific name is Cytotroga cerealela. Its family is Glacchidae, and its order is Lepidoptera. So it's a Lepidopteran moth. So its wings are hairy, so long hair on the wings, and it's doing damage only all the embryo inside the grains that is eaten by the you can say this moth, and only there is remain of the outer you can say covering, or only the you can say the uh, grain outer covering is there. So next comes the sawtooth grain beetle. Here you can see this is like red floor beetle.